Hello from the town of Dej in northwestern Romania. We are traveling today on a nice Romanian national road, the DN17 from Dej to Bistrița, following the valleys of the great Someș and Șieu rivers, uphill through the historical province of Transylvania. We start in Dej, a town situated at an important crossroad between the national roads 1C, 17 and 18B in the Someș River Valley at an altitude of almost 300 meters in the Cluj County, between the small and big Someș rivers, at the confluence between them. Dej has a population of about 33,000 inhabitants and has a long history, first mentioned in 1214. It was a free city for a long time, through the Middle Ages. It was founded by settlers from Holland and Flanders that flew because of the sea flooding there. Dej was extensively modernized throughout the 19th century with nice buildings like the county prefecture, the city hall, the Rudolf Hospital, the Palace of Justice, the Greek Catholic Church, the theater being built in the town. After 1950, Dej lost the status of a county seat and became part of the Cluj County. Nearby there is the salt mine Ocna Dej that is unfortunately now not open to the tourists, but there are plans to make it accessible for visits. It would be great as another salt mine not far away from here, also in Cluj County, in the town of Turda, became one of the most visited attractions of Romania after it was opened for the public. And from Dej we are driving on National Road 17 further to Bistrița. National Road 17 is an important road here in northwestern Romania. It starts exactly now from the 1C. It goes from Suceava to Dej, crossing the Carpathians over the Tihuța Pass at about 1200 meters altitude. It is 252 kilometers long and concurrent also with the European road E58. The road was thoroughly rehabilitated about 15 years ago. It was a very long construction site. I think it took about 10 years to rehabilitate the whole DN17 and is now in very good condition. So one can admire the beautiful hills or mountains landscape around. During our drive to Bistrița, we will explore about 60 kilometers of this road, crossing through the town of Beclean, with a population of about 10,000 inhabitants, an important railway junction. The valleys are quite wide here, being used extensively for agriculture. We are at altitudes of 240 to 340 meters during this trip, the hills around being 100-150 meters higher than the valleys. It was a very relaxing trip. Let's enjoy it with some music, and I'll be back towards the end of the drive to say a few words about Bistrița, our destination. So sit back, relax, and
like a family tree, part of you and part of me. And if we should separate, go your own way, I won't wait.
Bring the funk back.
Bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be outdoors, forever free.
you ready to go?
Hello once again, hope you enjoy the drive through Transylvania, and as we are getting closer to Bistrița, let's say a few words about this important town, the seat of the Bistrița Năsăud County. It has a population of about 75,000 inhabitants and is situated on the Bistrița River Valley at an altitude of about 360 meters. Bistrița was one of the most powerful centers of the Transylvanian Saxons. They settled here at the beginning of the 13th century. The settlement developed rapidly, becoming a flourishing medieval trade post, a royal free town since 3030. Bistrița developed markets throughout Moldavia, and its citizens were very active merchants. In 1465, the town had extensive fortifications with 18 defensive towers and bastions and a fortified church. Unfortunately, the most of the historical part was destroyed by 5 times by fire between 1836 and 1850. Despite this destruction, there are still quite some important sites in Bistrița, like the fortress and the medieval central square with the Lutheran church, originally built during the 14th century. The Minaret Monastery is one of the oldest buildings in Bistrița, situated near the defensive walls, built between 1270 and 1280. The county museum is also interesting as well as some other old buildings in the old town. The surrounding of Bistrița are also very interesting. The Carpathians are quite close, about 30-40 kilometers away. The spa resort of St. George Bay is about 50 kilometers away. And near the town there are picturesque forested hills, ideal for a walk in the nature. So like you see, one can easily spend a few days here in this part of Romania, having Bistrița as a good base for deeper exploration of this region. And now I will end the video shortly before Bistrița, as we took the county road 152 further, heading to the hills and mountains. This video will also be shared here on the channel, so stay tuned for it and many other videos from our road trips. Bye bye, and till the next time.